Welcome back to our channel Coding Pills. Just like taking small pills of knowledge every day. In this video, I'll walk you through a product inventory management system and backend project using Java, Spring Boot, and MySQL. This project is designed with a single entity, the product management system like this, the product management system, which stores essential details like product name, ID, product name, category, quantity of the product, and price of the product, and status of the product means the availability of the product, and time stamp means date and time. Will perform full CRUD operations using REST APIs, Postman to you test the everything using Postman and connect our backend to the MySQL database using the Spring Data JPA. This this project is perfect for a beginner learner. Java backend development and helps in understanding how to build real world APIs using modern tools and best practices. By the end of this video, you will know how to design a product entity, set up your Spring Boot project, and connect to MySQL database, build REST APIs, and test endpoint in Postman. So, if you are learning backend development or preparing for job ready project, this video is for you. Let's get started. First of all, we have to create our project. To creating the project, I just use a STS here, the Spring Tool Suite. Using this, I can easily to build API because it's a very lightweight and easily to use, and every dependency is available is here only. We don't have to go Maven and download the dependency. We just here and download get the dependency in the Spring Tool Suite. How I will create the project and you will understand how. First of all, what you have to do whenever you run the Spring Tool Suite, make sure it should be run as an administrator. Sometimes you might be getting a error to creating the project. That's why run as an administrator is a mandatory. And then come here and see the project is already showing the create Java project, create Maven project, create new Spring Starter project. So I just need to create new Spring Starter project. Somehow if it's not showing here, so what you have to do, just Control N and type a Spring Starter project, Spring. As you can see, the suggestions automatically come that Spring Starter project. Just click here and next it, and so this pop-up is come here, and here what you have to do. The project name is already showing here, which is not need to. We just have to create our own project. So we just need a product inventory system. Okay, I just take project inventory system here, our project name, and the type of the Maven, Gradle and Gradle. The language is different, the Kotlin and Groovy. But here, what we have to do, we have to develop a Java-based application. For that, need Maven over here. We just select the Maven package is jar, and the Java version what you have, you can take it. I have a 17, so I just take 17 here. You can take if you have a 21. If you have a JDK 8, it will work with that as well, but you might be getting sometimes error, so you have to solve it by your own, because I am implementing the Java 17. If you are getting any error, just comment out. Okay, so I just select Java 17, language is Java, and the group ID. I just take org.jsp. You can take whatever you want. And the artifact ID, I just take a product inventory service. So you just take same as it is, or something different, you can take it. Version is whatever it is, just take it as it is. And the descriptions of the project is product inventory. So I just need a product inventory system over here. And the package here is org.springboot.product inventory. I just take product inventory system. Okay. You can take whatever you want, you can take it. I just take org.springboot.product inventory system. This is the our parent package is created by using this package. And after this, just next it, and the magic is the see the dependency is already present here. What are the dependency need for this project is, let me explain in the notepad first, then come here. See, the dependency which we needed here, first of all, is Spring Data JPA. What is the use of this Spring Data JPA? The use of this Spring Data JPA is for interacting with database using JPA. That means ORM based approach. So this is the approach purpose of using the Spring Data JPA. Second dependency which we needed is Spring Web. Why we needed this dependency? To need this for building REST APIs and handle HTTP request. If you want to get the request from the web page, you just use this dependency and just whatever the address you are providing your APIs, just take that API in the Chrome or any browser, it will be getting the output. That's why we need a Spring Web over here. Then third, what we need, Spring Boot Dev Tools. Why we need this? I need this because the optional, as you can see here, the right that optional for a lively reload means whatever you changes in the runtime environment and save it, it will be getting to not affect your server, and it will be uh, reload your server in the lifetime. That's why we need Spring Boot DevTools in this project and help into live reloading during development. And the fourth and the important thing is MySQL connector. If you're using something different database, you can take that. I just take MySQL database. That's why here the dependency is MySQL connector. And the node for connecting to MySQL database. Connectivity database and interacting with the database. For that we have Spring Data JPA and connecting for that MySQL database. And the 5 one is Lombok. I did not use it because some people might be getting confused. What is this Lombok? This is the beauty of the Spring Boot. When you are using the Lombok dependency, you don't have to create the getters and setters. You don't have to create about the constructor anything. You just use the one annotations. It will be provide the everything. Just like here for auto generating getters and setters, constructor and extract etc. So that's why you can use it Lombok. Whenever you use the Lombok, you have to first install it in your software. Otherwise, it will be not working. If you want to install it, just go to the YouTube and search the videos about the how to install the Lombok in your system. Then you can use it, and you will be getting surprise after using this Lombok. So let's go to the STS and create this, add this dependency and done our project. First, what we have? A Spring Data JPA, Spring Web, MySQL driver, a Spring Dev tools. These four dependency which we needed here. And after this, we just take the next if you have any other pop-up here. So there is nothing here. Now we can finish over here. After finishing, it will take time to create our project. Make sure your network is on. Otherwise, it will be not getting to create and it will take too much time. So whenever you have, I think you have a 5G over here. You just use that 5G in this project. See, still it's working. As you can see here, the 26% is completed over here. So, so just wait and it will be completed and I will come back soon. Yeah, my project is done now. I think you're also be done. And just click here. See, the everything is coming here. You might be not getting the structure like this. If it's not getting like this, just click on the project and right button, go to the build path and configure build path. Here you have to select these options. This whatever the selection is happen here now. You just have to select the same thing and apply it. It will become your project as well. And the structure is same to look like my project after this. Now, see, as you can see here, the nothing is here. This is the our parent package where the our project is started. This is a Spring Boot applications where the our application is going to start and execute the our programs. This is the resource file where our database connection is configured here. Inside of this application.properties, the all the configurations should be there. And we also have a form.xml. If you might be getting forget to add the any dependency in that conditions, you have to use this. Just have to come this form.xml and go to the maven and uh, just copy there whatever the dependency you need. And inside of this dependencies, this dependency sees inside of this, you just have to paste it inside of this dependency. What is happening? Cancel. Yeah. Okay. So now the our program is always done, almost done here. Now we just have to build the our project. Okay. Now what we have to do, first of all, we have to configure the our database connectivity. For that reason, let's first go to the notepad and we'll explain you what you have to do. Inside of SRC main resources, what we have application dot properties. This is the configure file of the SQL database or any of the database you can configure here. To configure that, we need these kind of the things. That means we need a spring.datasource.url is jdbc colon mysql colon localhost colon 3306 is a port number and the database name. I just take the here product inventory. We just take change to product inventory to uh, system as well. Okay, and create database if it's not exist true. That means if this database is not present in my MySQL, what they have to do, they just create the database. If it's present, then it will be not going to create the database. And the next one is spring.datasource.username. The username of this my SQL is root and the password is admin. And also we need some other driver class name and the DTL auto or so SQL true is to so the structure of your how your program is executing and it will be showing that structure in your console. Also we need spring.jpa.property.net.format SQL is true. That means you have to create in the console. Also the dialect name is org.hibernate.dialect.mysql8 dialect. I just copy from here. You can copy my data source from the GitHub. I will take this link inside of this descriptions. You can get from there and take it. I just control C here and go to the Spring toolsuit. Yeah. So what we have to do? See, this is the SRC main Java. That means here we don't have to go. We just go to SRC main resources. Inside of this, what we have are application dot properties. Here, what you have to do, just paste this. And to format, Control Shift plus F. So it will be not going to format here. Is there any other way? No, it's not there here. So just format by our own self. Yeah. So this is pasted here. That means our database connectivity is ready. So let's run our MySQL over here. Open it. It will be open. Yeah. See the MySQL A2. The localhost 3306. This is the name of the my port. And the admin root and the password is what do you have a password here? The password is admin and the username is root. And just click it here. See, boom. The data SQL is MySQL is open here. And as you can see here, we don't have a product inventory system, but we have a product inventory. So how to create this? It will be created, but not now. I just configure here and save it. Now just go back to the our programming. The main thing is about the programming. So come here src main Java. Inside of this, what we have, this is the our parent package. That is a uh, yeah. So what we have a product inventory system. So what are the package we need here? That is called the layered of security. So I will first go to the notepad and explain you what are the package we needed. The package which we needed here is entity uh, entity package, repository package, tau package, service package, controller, and the exception package to handle the exception in the runtime. So let's go and implement this package first, then implement one by one in the package inside of the package. So first of all, what we need a control N. Just first of all, click in this parent package. Then sorry, it's a package. This is the package. This is the class, and this is the package. Okay. So just click on the package. Control N PAC. So as you can see here, the package is showing here, and the next inside of this. So this is the our parent package. Just here dot here, and the name the package is just dot entity package. This package is stored the all the tables, all the classes which is present, which have to going to store in the our database. So just finish over here. So this is the our first database, project package, and the second package. Next package is control N PACK package over here dot tau package, not tau, repository, repository package. Then again control N package, then dot tau package, then control N, sorry, control M and control N PACK package. What we need dot service package, and the next one control N PACK package dot controller controller package, and the last one what we need, control N, PAC package dot exception package over here and finish it. So these are the package which is needed. See, the now here we don't have to confuse what are the controller and because we just have a one entity. What if you have a multiple entity and deal with the one controller for the one class? That means if you have a product and merchant class, the product controller handle the product class and the merchant controller handle the merchant class. In that conditions, instead of controller, you just control N or just modify it, cancel it, uh, just come here, refactor, rename, and the controller instead of controller, just write a product controller, and the entity you can write a product entity, DAO you can write a product DAO, and then exception you can write a product exception, and the repository you can write a product repository. But I just explain you how to write as a professionally. So you can take it what you want. I just take one product in controller, and the next other one is same as it is. So our package is created now. Now what we have to do? First of all, we have to build the entity class. Okay. First of all, we just create the class inside of this entity. So Control N and write the class over here and select this class and next it and the name of the class. What we need to name of the class, just take a product, the name of the class and finish it. Yeah, so the our class is done over here. Now the program is start here, and you might be getting wondering if you are implementing the first time, because the annotation is the only thing you might be getting impressed with this Spring Boot. So first of all, when you are working with the JDBC, you are doing the lots of implementations. But here to store the our database, this table, we just need one single annotations over here. So what is the annotations? At the rate E and T and control space. See the entity which is present in Jakarta dot persistence. Just import it and the see the our product is now whenever we run this project, it will be going to create in the our database. But we just have two more things, that is fields we need inside of this product, that is called the column. So first of all, we need a private long type of ID is a long. I just take it. You can take int as well. The long is better way to practice because most of the time the ID long is needed because of the thousands and millions of people is going to store their IDs. That's why the long is better option. The private long ID, and then next one private string name, then private string. Other one is category, product category, and then private int quantity. How many quantity of this your product is available? You have quantity quantity. Okay. Now private double double price. Price is always a decimal. That is why we'll just take a double. And the last one, not the last one, that's private string status. What is the status of your product? A product, status status. And the other one is needed a local date, the timestamp that is called the local date. The local date, just LOCAL, local, DATE, and control space. The time is showing local date Java time. So we just need a local date and plus time as well. So that is why we're just going to import a local date time in the java.time package. Okay, just enter it and it will be going to import over here java.time.local time and the local date and just created create. Name of the variable is created and other one is local date when you are going to update your time. For that reasons, you also need updated it. So these two things needed. Okay. So now the what we need to getting a stored the ID is automatically for that reasons you need uh, annotations that is a at the rate ID is the first annotations. Yeah, which is presented Jakarta to persistence dot ID. And one more thing you needed here, the generated value, generated generated value. Okay, inside of this, a strategy is equal to generation type dot identity to creating the our ID by this format strategy dot generation type dot identity. And then to name you have to whenever you the customer is come they will type their name and categories quantity price and status. For that reasons you have to make it null so that people can store it their name whatever they want to fill it they can fill it. For that reasons the every field you need at the rate column inside of the column inside of this bracket the label is equal to false. So make it nullable your all the fields and just control C and paste it in the every fields over here. Control V, control V, control V, control V. Yeah, now it's done. Yeah, now also for this created it is also needed and updated it is also needed. Now the our fields are done and to creating the the our class is private. Our fields is private. If I want to access those fields in the other class, we need two getters and setters and constructor. So we just going to import create the our getters and setters and constructor. But if you are using the Lombok, just use that the annotation at the rate constructor at the rate getter setters. So it will be automatically fetched in your class. But here we are going to long process because some of the people don't know about the how to use the Lambo. So that reasons here what is needed just control M so make it bigger and here come here. First of all we need a no argument constructor. Go to the source and generate a constructor using fields. We need a no argument constructor first, so we just deselect and generate. This is the no argument constructor. Just comment out no argument constructor constructor. Okay, and the next one is needed a parameterized constructor. Just go to the source and generate constructor using fields and generate it. So this is the parameterized constructor over here. mid rise constructor constructor and just pass over here. Yeah, parameterized constructor over here. Now what we need a source, getters and setters. So generate getters and setters. Select all fields and generated. Yeah, the our getters and setters is generated. Our constructor is generated. Our no argument constructor is generated. Now the our entity class is done over here. Now I can just save it and run it, and we'll go to the MySQL. The database will be created. So let's come here. Our the main class. Control M. The main class means where the our project is going to start. That is Spring Boot applications here. So when we here come here and start the our project. So see what we will getting. First of all, let's me see once again that everything is fine or not. Yeah, everything is fine here. Okay, now come here and run it. Make sure you have to run as a Spring Boot applications if you are coming that pop-up. So just control double tap in the console. See the our database, the DBS, which is URL through the data source Hikari data source. That version of 8.0. The thing is unknown in my console. That might be not unknown in your. So after this, the product inventory system restart main and the creating the table. So as you can see that the structure of how to creating the table here. That is the ID begin not null auto increment. Category varchar 255 not null. Created at date and time not null. Name varchar not null. Price plot not null. Quantity integer not null. Status varchar not null. Updated at date time not null. That means how they are creating is coming here. Now let's go to the our MySQL. See the project inventory system is not there yet. Just come here and refresh it and see now the product inventory system is here. Let's let me zoom it. Windows Shift plus R, not Windows Shift plus R. Uh, Window plus to zoom the your screen over here and see the product inventory system is here. Just click here and inside of this table, see the product is present. Just come here and click on this table button. Now just zoom back. Yeah, the our refresh it. See the ID, category, created, name, price, quantity, status, and update. The our table is created inside of this database. Now till now the our project is working fine. We don't getting any kind of error. Just remove this. So we go with the flow. Just stop it and implement the our all the classes and interfaces whatever we required in this project. I hope you will understanding this project. If you might be getting stuck or getting confused, just don't worry about it. Just take a break and take a breath and come back again and solve this to complete this project because the project is need to be practice because whenever you're implementing the project you're learning the lots of things. That's why you might be getting headache in the sometimes just like me. Whenever I am implementing the project I am also getting the headache. What I have to do, just take a break and take a cup of coffee and come back again and solve the problems. Now, what we have to implement it, we have to implement exceptions first. Then we'll go with the flow of the like entity to repository, repository to DAO class, DAO class to service class, and service class to controller class. That is a product controller. So first of all, let's implement our exceptions. For that reasons, what are the exceptions we need? So just come inside this entity class, entity package. Inside of this entity package, Control N, create the class, and this class is a T-type class. Why? We'll explain you. First of all, just create the class. Response, response. We'll store the response of this class. Whatever the exceptions we'll getting, they will store that exception inside of this class by using this class. Response, a structure, a structure, and the type of the class is a T type of class to storing the any kind of exceptions. If might be a integer type, it might be a string type, it will be going to store inside of this T class structure. And so this is the class and finish it. And this class, what are the fields we needed? So basically, this class is a response structure T is a generic wrapper class used to send a consistent API response structure containing data T, message, and status across all endpoints. That means the field which we needed is just a string message, MESSAGS message, and private private int status code STAT your status code, and private the data. So data is inside of this data means whatever the response you are getting, just inserted, you use the type of data. The string is should be a private over here, private string message, private int status code, and private the data. So these three fields is required, and it is a private. So we just have to create the constructor and the getters and setters. Let's create it. Source, generate getters and setters. Selected and generated. This is the getters and setters. Also, we need a constructor. So just create the constructor, source, and generate the constructor using all the fields and also no argument constructor. Come again and generate the constructor, deselect and generated no argument constructor over here. And this is the uh, yeah. Let me comment out no argument constructor over here. No argument and constructor and parameterize constructor over here. Parameterize constructor, yeah, and mouse over here and parameterize constructor. Okay, now this class is done, and to get the response by using this class, we need to implement our exception class now. So let me know you again. This response structure class is present in entity package over here, product and response structure in the entity package. Then this entity package is done now. We don't have any need in the entity package. We don't have to touch it. Now just go to the exception class and implement the exception. So inside of this where the exception package, we need a two class just created. One is one class for handling this exception, that is a product product exception, DIUN exception handler. Okay, this is the product exception handler. This is the first class. Also, we need a control M. What kind of exception they will throw? That is called the product product not found exception. Found exception. This is the another one class. Product not found exception. Yeah. So these two classes needed. This is the parent class which is handle the exception, and this is the subclass which is going to get the exceptions in the runtime. So how? We'll explain you. So first implement the product not found exception. To implement that class, we just have to extend this class to the extend ext ends extend uh, what happened? Extend, yeah, extend runtime runtim runtime exception. Come. Sometimes might be getting time. So it will be not saying, just type it by on runtime exception. Yeah, it will be extended by the runtime exception. That means whenever the our class is going to execute, this class is going to extend by the runtime exception. And what message you have to throw? What that need a public, and the class name is product not found exception. Uh, okay. Anyway, we'll type by on PROD UCT product not FOUND found exception. Oh, sorry, our class name is not right. Okay, just change it. No problem. Exception P is there, and mouse over here. What happened? Yeah. Okay, let's refactor. Rename it. Product not found exception. P is there, and okay. Yeah, product not found exception here. Exception. EXCEPTION exception. Product not found exception. Yeah, now we are getting product not found exception. See, this product not found exception, which is present in org.springboot.productinventorysystem.exception. This is the our package where it's present here. So just click here and enter it. Now this product not found exception inside of this, what we have a string message, MESSAG message. What they actually do, let me first complete this super message here, MESSAG message inside of this bracket, MESSAG message, and with semicolon. See, this yellow line is showing that at the serial uh, version ID there is nothing, just ID. It's not a big deal here. See, basically here product not found exception is what they are doing. The string message, it will be going to fetch the message by your own self. By using this, you can add your own exceptions in your program. That's why the super message is here, and you can say so. You can show in the response structure that also here the string message is present, so you can customize your exceptions message. Then go to the, first of all, save it to go this error. Yeah, now error is gone. Now go to the product exception handler, which is handling the exceptions. That class is, uh, let me tell you what is that class is annotated as a controller advice. So this class is responsible to fetch the exceptions, and it is the class to going to control the exceptions. So control, again it happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's showing controller advice is showing now. Yeah, just enter it. So so basically the at the rate controller device is a string annotations used to handle the exceptions and bind the data or apply a common logic globally to all controllers in a centralized manner. Okay, so inside of this, to implementing the exceptions, you just need a public response entity, response entity, take it past it, entity, entity, response entity. Inside of this, the response structure, uh, yeah, just remove this response structure, response entity, as you can see here, response entity is present in org.spring framework http class, and inside of this response entity, what we have a response structure, response structure. Yeah, see the response structure which is present in org.springboot.product inventory system dot entity. This is that. Is that our response structure? Yeah. So yeah, click here. The response structure. The type of the response structure is a string type to get the response of your program for your API is a string type. Okay. Now the name of the method like handle P. Yeah, the short form is product not found exception is P not found E exception. Okay. And then inside of this bracket you have to import your product not found exception class. That means this class is going to create the here, that is a product product not found exception. So see the class is present in or the spring boot dot uh, product inventory system dot exception class. Just enter it and create the name of the class variables, that is the exception. Okay, inside of this just control M. So yeah, public response entity, response structure, the type of the response structure is a string, and name of the method is handle product not found exception. Name of the variable object is a product not found exception, is a class type of object. And using this, what you have to do, just response structure again, response structure type of it is a string, and a structure name of the object is a structure is equal to new. Again just response structure yes, yeah, response structure, and with semicolon this object is created, and by using this object we have to get the response. So to getting the response is a stator structure dot first of all set message, and to getting the message just use that exception dot get message. That means the exception class what we have a message. See the where that in the product not found exception class what we have a message, and you saw that this message is present in response structure with the getters and setters. Okay, that's why when we are implementing here the exception dot get message, that message is coming from the response structure class. This is the first one, and the next one is structure dot set status code, and the code is like http status dot like no found exception dot value dot values which you want to take it. And last one is structure dot set data. The data is a T type of data. That means you just write a product not found, like product not found, found found. Okay, you just take this and return it. So just return new response entity. So yeah, the all is coming, that response entity, response structure, and it's saying the same as here is coming here. And inside of here, what we have first of all is the structure and comma. Next one is HTTP status, not the status code. It should be HTTP status dot not found over here. Okay. Now the our exception class is completed. Whenever we have to use this class, we just going to import the handle handle product not found exception. We just use that much, and to whatever the message we have to throw it, we just use that our own, because here what we use that a super message, the message which I typed by on. So now this class is also done. Now we have to feel free to go with the repository interface and tau class, then service class, and then controller class. So this two package is done over here. Just control M and just yeah come here. See these two things is done here. The entity package and the exception package is done. Now just move over to uh, product product inventory system project. So we'll implement this. Okay, just remove this here, remove it, remove it, remove it, and then remove this. Yeah, now let's come to the repository package. Just click here, Control N, and what we have to do, we just create the interface. Why this interface is needed? This interface, next it, and the name of the repository class, like product repository, REPOSITORY. This is the product repository class, and finish it. This is the interface which should be implemented to the some classes, and there you have to interact with the database. So how, what is the meaning of this line is basically extend, extends, extends. Okay. uh, okay, just control M first, so you will getting the what is actually happening here. So JPA control space REPOSITOR1 uh, control space control space JPA repository. Okay. Oh, yeah, just control of space. See, the JPA repository, which is present in ord.springframework.data.jpa.repository. That means if you remember that dependency is data JPA. The meaning of this line is, see, the T and ID. So what T means refer to the wrapped class. Okay, T means wrap the class. The class what we need, the class is product, PRO, Y product, which is present in org.springboot.product inventory system.entity. That means the our package is the product inventory system.entity and enter it. And the ID is what type of ID in the product is a long type ID. See, the error is gone. Okay. So why we take that product here? Because the product is a table inside of this entity. The product is a table. Okay. Product is a table. That means that this repository class, this repository interface is going to extend by the JPA repository product slash long. So it will be going to database and getting the data what we want to perform here. If you were going to perform get the data by using the mobile numbers, we just write here one method like control V. Just here, see, comment out. There is just understanding purpose that public optional admin verify email. To verify email and address, we just use this method. And as you can see here, this is the abstract method. That is why, because it is end with the semicolon. What the method do, that the query is, this query is going to database and verify the password and email. What is the query? Select A from admin A, where A dot email 1 and A dot password 2. So it will be going to database and check it is true or not. If it's true, it will be going to data. And to implementation class of this is a DAO class is going to the DAO class and fetch the data. So this is the way of this interface is working. So just remove this here. We don't need this. I just explain purpose. I need this. So now the our repository package is done over here. Just created it. That much is needed now. And then come back to now after repository, what we have, just save it. Yeah, the gone, error is gone. So repository done. Now the DAO class here. So this is the org.springboot.product inventory system.DAO package. This the DAO is a data access object. So control N class, and what is the class name is product DAO, PRODUCT product DAO class, and finish. See, this is the class which is where is that? Yeah, this is the class. It's annotated as a repository class because this is the implementation class of the repository interface. So this product DAO is as annotated as a repository. Repository. If you want to the definition also, let me comment here. Okay, so the at the rate repository is annotations is a Spring annotations that mark as a class as a data access object. DAO, enabling exception translations and allowing it to interact with the database layer. So basically, it's interact with the database layer. That means the database layer is a product repository, and it will be extended by this. So whatever the method is here, that is a check method, we're going to implement to the DAO class. Okay, just in the product DAO class, what is needed now? Uh, we don't have to implement it now. First, let's we have to create the all the classes in the every package now. So then you are easily to going to understand what is happening. So Control M. So product inventory DAO package. The class is created, that is a product DAO. Now come to the service package. Yeah, Control N and class, make a product service package, service class. Okay, this is the service class where the our business logic is there, and also we need and to make annotation as a service class. Okay, which is present in ord.springframework.stereotype.service. Basically, it's present in Spring Frameworks class. Okay, now uh, yeah, now just come here. Uh, here that controller. See, this is the our controller. So this class control and PLAWS class. Here we have to get the our controller where the our web link or address is created, API address. So product controller, it is a class which should be a very clean. So finish it. So this product controller should be analyzed as a REST controller or controller REST controller. So this is the controller class which should be a very clean. This class should be a very clean, and it will be just contain the address and the returning the data. The service class is about the every business logic is present in the service class, and DAO class is getting the data from the repository class. So now just what you have to do, the sequence bytes, just go away 1 second. So to easily to understand, so what I have to do to not going to confuse, first of all we just remove here, remove this, remove this, save this, remove this. Yeah, first save all. Okay, now remove it, remove it. So first of all, uh, where is controller our? This is the controller. First we have to open the controller. The controller is open. After controller, service class, service class. After service class, DAO class. After DAO, repository. Where is repository? Yeah, repository. After repository, entity class, entity class. See, this is the sequence of the layer. So you easily to implement by one. So that's why I take as it is this way. And now just control M. Just come to the first of all product DAO class to auto wide with the everything. So this product DAO class is auto wide with the product repository. So here, so just creating the variable object of the product repository class inside of this product DAO class. Let me create it first. Product. Just type the product rep control space. See the product repository in the second place. Product repository. This is present in our package. That is a org.springboot.productinventorysystem.repository. Enter it and create the object. The object is a product repository is a object. Okay, name of the object and end with semicolon, and it should be auto wide. For that reasons we need this. So it will be going to auto wide internally auto wide with the product repository. Now whatever we want to tell this object, it will be going to the product repository, and the product repository going to the MySQL database and giving the data whatever the requirement we needed. That's why it's auto wide is needed. Now if I want to get the data from this product dog class to service class, we have to auto-write with the product DAO class to the service class. So here product DAO, which is present in our own package, that is org.springboot.product inventory system.dao. Enter it. See the imported here. The package is imported. Product DAO and create the object, that is a product DAO. Uh, the project is also the product DAO. PRO. Yeah, product DAO and with semicolon, or you can make it as a private private, and it should be auto wide with the DAO class. So therefore that reason at the rate a auto wired. So now this class is auto wired with the DAO class. DAO class is auto wired with the repository class, and the repository class is going to the database and giving the data. Then the API is like the connections between the any of the systems. So it will be giving the response. Whatever the response is coming from the another people, it will be going back to the who is going to request it. So that reason the API will use it. And now the controller come to the controller, and this controller is auto wide with the product service. So just create the product service, product PRO DUCT product service, which is present in our own package, that is org.springboot.product inventory system.service. Enter it, and then product service is the object, and it should be a private. Just take as a private, and it should be annotated as a @AUT auto wired. So it will be auto wired with the product service auto wired with the product DAO, and the product DAO is auto wired with the product repository. So now the auto wired is done, and make sure it should be a private. So service is private, product DAO is private now. Now we will going to implement one by one inside of this. So this class, first of all, what are the things going to implement? Just right here. The first one is like create product DOCT product. Okay, the first API is. Second one is get all the product. So all get all product DUCT product. Third one is update product, and the fourth one is delete by ID, delete by sorry, by ID, and the fifth one is only fourth thing is here. So we're just going to implement only fourth thing. What is that? Create product, get product by ID is not there now. Okay, get all product. After this, we also need get product by ID, uh, get product by ID. This uh, five uh, five APIs we have to implement that. So first of all, let's go and implement the create product here. So let's implement this. To implement it here, we just interact with the database from the product repository to just public product. The table name is product. So that's why here the product is coming from the where org.springboot.product inventory system dot entity. This product is present in our class, our package, that is a entity package. Just enter, select this, click here and enter it. So it will be going to import here. See, this package is imported here and this product class. Now the method name is create product product, and inside of this take the object of the product class pro the uct product, and then sorry, then here product p yeah product. Inside of this just return it. See, just return what is the name of the our product repository. See, the name of the product repository object is product repository. Just return it by this object, through this object product r. So it will be showing. See, this is present in product repository. So product repository dot save. This is present in entity, which is present in JPA. Let me enter it. Not this one. So product dot save, save, and save. Inside of save, we just use our variables, that is a scope level, method variables, the product control space product here, and with semicolon. So what is happening here? This is returning the product repository dot save product. That means whatever the method is present in product repository dot save is going to in the product here. That means the repository class, which is interface extended by JPA repository. That means whatever the method is present in JPA repository, it will be going to inherited in the product repository as well. That's why when we are performing the product repository dot save, the save method is present in this JPA repository class. That's why we will getting this. So now it will be coming here to saving by this product repository. By using this, it will be going to save. But we have to implement this as a response, and that is called the business logic is in the service class here. So let's implement here. To implement this here, need a public product product. Okay, public product. I imported as a our own package. Enter it. So it will be going to import here. See, this will be imported here. Okay, now it's imported. Now the method is, what is the method name in the DAO class? Method name is create product. Just copy from here, or we can write it here is a better option. Just Control V, create product. Not here like that. We also need to bind with the response entity and response structure. So it's not like that. Let me tell you how it happened. Uh, so that method is here, but just public response 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 entity response structure response is response structure, control space, st. Yeah, it will be coming here. The response structure, which is present in springboot dot product inventory system dot entity, getting from there response structure, and type of the structure is a product type. So product, yeah, create product is a method name. And what are the variable inside of this product now? See, only one object is here. Just control C, and just here control V. That is a product. Product is object here. Class type of object is a product is a class type of object. Now the thing is very simple. It's not a big deal to understand this. Response entity is a class of the from the uh, database. Response structure is a provide the response. How to exception is going to handle. You will be getting understand when we perform the operation with the postman. You will be getting understand what is the meaning of this response structure. And the product is a class, and it's also present in the product is table is present in the database, which is name of the product. Method name is create product, and the here the object is created by the class level object. Now here just create a response structure. Yeah. Response structure, product, arrow, D, product, and then name of the object like a structure is equal to new response structure. Yeah, and with semicolon. Now structure dot set data. First of all, what we are going to set the data. So how to set the data? By using the product DAO. Just use the product DAO here. Product DAO dot save. It's not a save. Set the data, I think. Product DAO dot sorry. The name of the method is dot create product is product. That means this is the auto wide with the product DAO class. That's why we just use that product DAO dot. When we use that dot, that means the whatever the method is present in the product DAO class, it will be coming showing here like a create product. That means in the product class, what we have only here are product create product only here. That's why we have to just product DAO dot create product. Uh, yeah, create product. Inside of this, we have a product variable. That means it will be going to save by this, and it will be also a structured way to giving the response as well. So structure dot one more thing is set data is a yeah set data. So set data is done. Sorry, set data is done. Structure dot uh, set message. Set message. What we have message product product saved successfully successfully. That means this response is showing to the our web page. Whenever the customer is going to save, that response is created by the backend is going to fetch. So after this structure dot after set message, what we have set status code. Set status code. Set status code. Yeah, the status code is HTTP status. HTTP status dot HTTP status So what we are doing here, we are just saving the data. That means creating something. So for that, the one this thing is available is that is a created. That means you are saving your data. So this response will be getting that creating the data and dot value over here. Now that much is completed. So this three response is coming from the whenever the the customer who is going to requesting the or saving the data. So this response is have to showing to the console, but so that response is only have to show in the desktop in the user is a set message a product saved successfully. But if I am a programmer, I have to check that it will be saving properly or not. For that reasons, we need a product dot create a product and HTTP request. That is a protocol. What are the exception is going to throw? What if not going to save? Okay. Now return it back. Return new response entity control space. Yeah, it's all is coming like this from here. Response structure product that much is coming here, and inside of this need a structure comma http status dot created created. Yeah. Now this that much of the this is the business logic which is done here. Why I'm going to let me check. Okay, yes, this semicolon should be outside this bracket. Yeah. Now this business logic is done, which is uh, which is going to deal with the how to response is going to acquire. Okay. Now the going to the controller, and this controller class is very simple or very clean. That is the user interface like that. So we just copy this first line. Okay, we just copy this first line. Okay, control C, and coming here we just going to paste it, and inside of this just return what is the object here, product service, which is divided with the service class. So just use this product service dot the method which is present in the service class is create product. So create product here and product here. Now, so after this, first of all, you have to understand that much. The public response entity, response structure, product, create product. Product is equal to inside of this return a product service dot create a product. That means this here is returning the product service dot create a product. That means here they are saying that you have to go to the product service and create the project. When this going to the product service, the product service is going to tell DAO class. Okay, product of DAO. So that is a product DAO dot create a product. So it will be going to create. For that reason, it go back to the product DAO class, and the product DAO class is going to the save. When it's going to save, it will be going to the repository, and the repository is showing it's available in the going to interact with the MySQL, and MySQL where the database is there. That means it will be going to saved, and the response is coming like the product is saved successfully. So this is called the layered of security. The controller, service, DAO, repository. This is called the layered of security. Now, now that much you are understanding. Let's go to the next thing is here. Here uh, when you are saving something is called the protocol of calling this mapping. That is a post mapping. Whenever you are saving something, it should be a confidential of sometimes. That is why it is a post mapping. At the rate post mapping. Inside of this, what you have to do, you just use your own path. So I just use the path, like you can directly use the path here, but I use this way. Value, then double quotes and slash, like a product is created. Product created. Okay, this is the our path of the this line. Now it will be going to save. Oh, what is happening? Sorry. This should be not there here. Okay, this post mapping should be here. Okay, product created. Now it should be going to created. For that reason, to respond that, you need a request body here. So when you are requesting body, it will be going to save. So at the rate request body. This is the annotations which using this it will be going to give you the body. Like body means when you have multiple things. So it should be coming inside of this called the body, providing the body to save the data. Okay. Now this API is done over here. So I hope you are understanding that much. So when we have to save this, you will much understand. So for that, I hope now the time is to go to the postman and save the data. Okay. So first of all, uh, save it. Okay, and come to the main main class where the our class is going to execute. That is a Spring Boot application, and run it our application here. Yeah, yeah, it's running here. Oh, okay, it's running over here. Now we have to first open the postman. If you have a postman, it's okay. If you don't have, then you have to install it, and don't have you have to create the account anything. Just open it and skip the account creations and directly use the API purpose. So see, is it showing that sign up here? But I did not going to sign up. Just skip it. See, here already I used that too many things. That's why it's presented here. So here what we have to use a product created. Okay. Okay. Now it's on. Okay. So what is the what is the our product controller is having a post mapping. So first of all we have to select as a post. Okay. Post mapping means post. Okay. Then the here is our the local host address. That is the 8080 in my uh, console is a 800. My port is a 80h. Let me come here and see that uh, it might be present here only. Uh, Something here. Anyway, but yeah, see the Tomcat started on port 808. You can see so your port what you have, and just come back to here 808. Now the path of the our API. The path is slash product created. I just copy this slash product created, control C, and just paste over here slash product created. Now what you have to save it here. For that reason, just come to the body. See here already I saved in the other programs. That's why it's showing. Just remove this. What you have to do, just select the row here after body and the format of the JSON, HTML, XML, JavaScript. I just take as a JSON format to uh, store the data. So I already have some data. So just go to the notepad and get that data from here. See, this is the JSON input data. That is a HP laptop, Samsung Galaxy, category, mobile, quantity, 25, price, 13,000. These are the things already present. I just directly copy this. I just copy first, Control C and Control V. Okay, this is the first data which I have to fetch. Send it. Oh, I am getting the error. Okay, let me see what is the error. Not null property reference. Null or transient values or the dot spring data entity product created path product created. Okay, okay. So we will getting the error of the transient value of this or the dot spring boot dot product inventory system dot entity dot product dot created. So we were getting the nullable because of the as make it as our come here, control M, just come here. So we just make that where is that? We just make that created as a false. Now label is equal to false. So best practice to solve these problems, we just come here down after getters and setters or anywhere. Just pre copy these values and paste it here. So you can get this this in your our in my GitHub. Just paste this. See pre-persist. Make sure it should be imported in Jakarta and it should be also imported. So this is a protect void on create and it will be going to create this dot created is equal to local date dot now. So whenever the product is going to save, at that time itself it will be going to giving the date and time. That's why its method is needed and it should be a pre-persist and pre-update. When you want to update your data in that time, it will be going to update the new time. For that reasons, you need the protected void on update is a method and it's going to update your time in the new time when you are updating your data. So for that reasons you need this. If you want this, you just go to my GitHub and you will be find this from there and copy and paste it here. And you can see here and write it for your better practice. After this, Control M and just save this. And then again, we have to go and try to solve these problems. So it will be going to again restart our server. See, yeah, it's restarted. And just go to the Postman. Again, we have to try to send this data. See, the message is product saved successfully. That is why we need that response entity and response structure to provide the structure way to get. The message is product saved successfully and status code we will getting the 201. That means this is the protocol of your saving the data. And the data what we are going to save is a ID, name, category, quantity, price, status created at the time is the date and time is getting fast and it updated time is getting fast. Now let's go to the our database and check it will be going to add or not. So just go to the MySQL. Let's open this MySQL. Our video is going to lengthy, but next time it won't be happen. Okay, next API it won't be going to happen. Okay, now just come here. Yeah, see already. Yeah, now it's not presented here. Okay, yeah. See, the ID is 1. Electronics created at this time. Name of the HP laptop. Price that much. Quantity 10. Status available. Updated at this time. So now this is working fine. You can add more than one. Just come here. If you want to add more than one, just come to the here. I think yeah, let's try to just directly come here and copy this all. Control C and try to fetch all this data in the one time. See, yeah, it will be working fine. Product saved successfully. So that is why we need that request body. So that whatever the data you want to fetch it, you can easily to fetch that. So it will be save only the Samsung Galaxy, not these all things. Why? Okay, just come here. Uh, so next is mobile is going to save. Not everyone is going to save. So okay. Okay, so we have to go with the one by one data. So just come here. So we'll do it later, or you can do by one. I'm not going to save all the data here, or else I save it, but I did not record in the video. Uh, Send it. Product save successfully. Control C again. Control A. Control V. Save it successfully. Then again. Control C. Control A. Control V. Okay, I just stop here and I will do it. Okay, it's done now. Let's go to the MySQL and just refresh it. See, this all the data is coming here. So all the data is saved. It. If you want this JSON format of this data, I will be give you in the GitHub. You can get from there. So now this API is done. So we'll implement the next one is let's come here. Next one is get all product will be implemented by ourselves. To implement this, to implement this we need a public. So get all product means you have to fetching the all the product. That means more than one product you have. So for that reasons we need a list over here. List will be store the multiple values at a time. That's why here we just use that list control space and it should be a java.util package. See, the other one is also present. List is hibernate.mapping. Don't select this. Select as a list java.util package. Enter it and list of the product. PRODUCT product. And now just take is a get all product here. The method name is get all product and this should be not have any parameterized argument. So this list of the product, what you have to do just return it. Return product repository and this sorry uh, uh, product repository showing not PROD product repository enter and dot. So see the find all is already present here. Dot find all is present here. Just use this find all and find all going to fetch all the data from the database. That means this product repository, our product DAO class is going to product repository and the product repository is going to the JPA repository. And by using this method, it will be going to the MySQL database and from that it getting to fetch the data and get back to the product DAO class. Now I want to fetch this data from here to product service now here we have to implement this. So first of all just take the that much get all product. Okay, control C and service class. Just use it that control V here, and it should be a such control M. Let's take as a same as a public response entity response structure. And what type of data is a list type of data? So you use this list here. Make sure it is a java.util package. This is java.util package list, and the product type of product is list type of product. PRODUCT product. Get all product here. Now here the our business logic is here. Just used it. So here just create the object of response structure class. So just created here. Uh, Response structure, res response structure, list of the product, list of product, PRODUCT product, name of the object structure is equal to new response structure over here. So now this object is created. Now one more object is needed, that is a optional class is present in optional class. The, sorry, first of all we have to explain this optional PT. Optional is present in java.util package. By using this class, we have to perform some operations like just use the product here, product. Then name of the object is a receive product. Product is equal to product DAO. I just use here product DAO dot dot. What is the method we needed here? Get product. So as you can see here, is that present here or not? See, the get all product is present here. By product dot class, the get all product is present in that class. So we just inherit it from there. Get all product and end with semicolon here. Also, uh, yeah, this line is done here. Wrap up with nullable operations. Wrap up with okay, so it will be not wrapped with the optional. Okay, so it should be okay, it should be wrapped with the optional, but we were not using, we just use that list here. So okay, so list we already present that method is size of method, or if you want to check that is present or not. So here we just use that list instead of optional here, but in the next one we will use that optional here, optional. So yeah, so that much is done here. Now we have to perform operations like if if receive product. Okay, receive product dot size. That means size is a method present in list. So size is greater than 0. That means if more than 0, what you have to do? Just get that product. To getting that product, use structure dot set message. Set message first. Message is a product found. FOUND found. And then a structure dot set data, receive data over here. A structure dot set status code here, and code is a static status dot okay. Whenever you are getting the data, you have to use the okay over here, and dot values to adding the values, and then return return new response entity. The all is come here. A structure comma comma http status dot okay, and with semicolon. Else what you have to do? Else you have to throw the exception over here. So throwing the exception here, use that if you remembers that uh, product not found exceptions, that is used here. Just throw it, throw our own custom exception, that's reasons, throw new product not found exception. See, the product not found exception is present in the org.springboot product inventory system dot exceptions dot product not found exception. Just click it here and enter it. Now, just you have to write your own message here, like product not found, FOUND, not found, and with semicolon. You can use hey, product not found. So whatever you want, you can customize your exceptions message. So that is why, let me tell you what is actually happening here. The exception class, product not found exception. See that message is used there. String message, super message. That means we have to set as a customize our message here. So that is why here the product not found. Throw the exception product not found when it's not present. So now this API is also done here. Just here, make it as a API get all product. Okay, comment here and just copy the first line. Go to the controller and just here Control V, Control M. Okay, and return product service dot get all product. Okay, now here it should be a get mapping. So we just have to use at the rate get mapping over here. When you are getting the data from the database, then you have to use the get mapping and the URL inside of this value is equal to just use the get all product PRODUCT product. Use this and you can get this. Control M, stop this server first. So this is the done here. This API is done. Now let's move to the another one. Now we are going to implement a get product by ID. So let's implement this. To implementing this, we need optional here. Just take public optional class of the optional, which is present in java.util package, and inside of this optional make it product here. PRODUCT product, and the name of the method is get product by ID and long ID in the argument. Now what you have to do, just product repository return product repository uh, product repository dot find by, as you can see here the method find by ID is present here, which is in the optional class, and also it's specify that optional product CRUD repository. To performing the CRUD operations, you use that optional to getting uh, the product by a particular ID. So just click it and enter it. and here let's specify the ID over here. So it will be going to repository class, and the repository is going to database and get the data if it's valid. So let's go to implement the our business logic in the product service class. So here just copy that much, get product by ID, Control C, go to the service class, come here, Control V, hit, and here specify the all the things which you needed. That is a public response entity, response structure, and the optional and the optional over here, optional, and the make your product here, product. Product method name is get product by ID and long ID. By getting this ID, I can perform the operations. So first of all, we just have to create the response structure object. So that is a response structure, and then optional, and then product inside of this, and structure name of the project object, and is equal to new response structure over here, and with semicolon, and then we also have to create the optional class object, that is the optional product, prod product, receive product name of the project object, and then is equal to product DAO to get the data ID from the product DAO. So we just use that product DAO, which is auto divided with the service class is auto divided with the product DAO class dot what you needed, get product by ID. So it will be coming the ID here, and to validate that ID, we need here the conditional operators. That is a if, if, and make sure so we set that to know very well. Okay, if REC receive product product dot, when you are type the dot, that this is, as you can see here, the equals is empty is present. This kind of method is already present in the optional class. So we just use that is present. That means if it's present, then you have to get the data. To getting data, we just need here, we just have to first create the product class object. Product uh, exists exist product is equal to rec receive product dot get. So we'll get the product by this object. So we just here we just creating the product of exist product, and getting that product inside of this exist product we use here receive product dot get. So when only it will be execute if the product is present. Otherwise, it will be going to throw the exceptions. So after this, exist product dot, but I think one more way you can use it. Okay, instead of remove this, okay, we just remove this, okay, and if it's present is you can directly use that structure because the data is already fetched here. Whenever it's performed, the data getting from the here, because product DAO is going to this class, and this class going to the repository, and repository going to the database, and it will get back to the data to the service class. And then here we have to set a Write the conditions. If it's present, the structure dot dot get message uh, product found. And the next one is structure dot dot set data receive product here. So it will be set the data by receive product. Then structure dot set status code dot status code set status code http status dot okay dot values. Whenever you are getting get the data, you just use that http status dot okay. Okay is a protocol for the getting data. Now turn it back. So return new response entity. Yeah, the holics come here and structure slash http status dot okay over here. Yeah. Now, what if not? What if not present? Then you have to throw, you have to throw new product not found exception here. Okay. So it will be imported as well here. It will be imported product not found exception in the our own package, that is a product inventory system dot exception dot product not found. Okay. Now inside of this, we just type the ID first. Okay. Here, just type ID and just concatenate with the ID, print the ID, and then we also write product of ID of not of the product not found. Okay. That means ID of it now. ID of ID one product not found of product not found. Okay. Now it is also done here. So now what we have to do, just copy this first line and go to the controller. Go to the controller. Control V. Okay. Just enter it. Return product. Sorry. Product service dot get product by ID. So it should be a path variable or parameter variable. So I just make it this a path variable. So PAT at the rate PATH path variable. So see, you can see the path variable, path parameter, and JSON path. So we just take a path variable over here and at the rate get mapping value. Just take it here. Just slash get product 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 slash ID inside of this curly braces. So this will be ID should be there inside of this place, the locations of your web browser. So there you have to type the ID. So this is also completed. So I just want to check this only. Not now. We'll check later. I think we'll check in after completing the all the APIs. If you are completing here, you can go to the Postman and check it. Okay. Now move to the next API. Okay, so let's implement update product API here. So uh, to update product API, what you need here, just public to update. Whenever you want to update something, you might be getting complex because this is the only complex thing you are getting. So I will explain you the easy way to how to update your product. To updating your product, here TUCT, name of the update product. So whenever you are updating your product, that means it should be need something unique because you want to update only. Let's suppose you are updating the Samsung Galaxy. So you are updating the particular things. So what you have a unique. So you have a unique is a ID here. So we just take our method name is update product by ID over here, and inside of this we'll take a product first. PROD product product. Then also we need a ID, long ID. Okay, and then so along with product you also need a ID over here. So just inside of this return return product repository. So product repository dot save. So why save? Because here we also save is like to use as a update as well and the save as well. But to save with the ID, so will be the thing is not here. So it will be going to save here. Like just take a control Z product product here and end with semicolon. So it will be going to save, but I want to save as a by the ID. So the business logic will use that when you have to save the product. So just come to the product service, okay, and let's implement this. So just copy to the only method and uh, argument, okay. That must just have to copy it. Come here, Control V, and then so first of all here take as a public public response entity response structure product here, and the method name is update product by ID. So the method name is update product by ID, and the argument is product long ID over here. Now the our logic part inside of this, don't worry about it, I will explain how to do that. To doing this, first of all need responses. First of all, obviously, it's needed to uh, getting the exact response. So response structure, then product inside of this PRODUCT product, and then the structure over here, then new response structure. Yeah, and with semicolon. Then also we need optional here, OPT OPT optional, it should be present in java.util package, and product product receive receive product, and then is equal to product DAO over here. By using this product DAO, we just have to fetch first the get the by ID, get product by ID. As you can see here, this API is already implemented. API get by ID is already implemented. So first of all, I have to get the ID from here. So product dot get product by ID. So now I'm getting the ID here. So this ID is getting here inside of this receive product. Now I can validate. Now I can validate that is that ID is present in the our database or not. So I can easily to do that because this is get by ID. The ID is fetched here. Okay. Now I can just implement this by using this. So we just use here our else if conditions like if and to looks good. Yeah, now it looks good. If receive product dot is present. So now is present. Just set our all the things. So first of all, need a product type of object to create product exist product is equal to receive product dot get. So it will be fetching here inside of this exist product is going to fetch that receive product dot get. Now I have to set the our product by using the setters method. If you remember the setters and getters, why we use that when we have to giving the modifiable access, we just use that set, or if you want to just read only, we just use that get. So as you can see, we will provide the both getters and setters. So we just set our own way. So exist product, exist product dot set name first. Okay, set name product dot get. Sorry, product dot get name. Okay, first one is set. Same as all the things is set here. Whatever the fields you have, like exist product dot set category product dot get category. Then again exist product dot set quantity product dot get quantity. Again exist product dot get price, and then product dot get uh price. Okay, get price over here and with semicolon. It should be a set, it's not a get. Okay, set. Yeah, we are going to modify all the things. So exist product dot last one is set a status, set a status product dot get status. So the all the thing is done here. Now to update this, we just need a product type of object, that is a update product is equal to product dow dot create product. So inside of the create product, if this product is going to save. So what is happening in this line, you might be getting confused. So nothing else, just creating the product type of object, and this object is updating the our product, and to update this product, so we'll getting that create product which is already present in the product DAO class, and it will be implemented in, see, the create product is already present here, and it will be also implemented here. First one is implemented here. So it will be getting to fetch product DAO dot create product, and the exist product is going to fetch it and update the product. So this line is going to update the our project product. Then after this return, don't forget to return. Return is the only thing I have to. I love to write this return new response entity. So all the thing is done here. Structure slash http status. http status dot okay. So this is done here, but it's not completed. Also, we have to get the response when we are updating the project. So structure dot set message. Message is product up updated successfully. SUC dollar successfully. Okay. Now structure dot set data. What you have to do? Update product. So it will be going to update product here. Yeah, it should be a set. It's not a get. Why it's coming? Yeah, set data and a structure dot set a status code. Set a status code. HTTP status dot okay dot values. Okay, now it's done. But again, it will be throwing the error. See, add a return statement outside of this if block. That is a exception which you have to write here. That is a throw new product not found exception here. And this exception, we just write a product not found found by ID plus ID is here. Yeah, so this is also completed. And just here API update product by ID. Okay, just copy this first line. Control C, product controller, and come here, Control V, and enter it. So yeah, here, so it is a update. So when you are updating, you have to use another one, the another mapping. So that is a at the rate put mapping. When you are updating, use put mapping and just value uh, so value is like update product slash also need id as a path variable. Also here it should make as a request body. Sorry, at the rate request, not a request only. At the rate request body, and it should be a path variable. So at the rate path path variable. Still the error is not gone. Why? Because just return it. Product service dot get product by id. Sorry, not get update product by id. Update product by id here. So now it is also done. Our put mapping API is also done here. We'll show you all the APIs is working or not. I just simply implementing first, okay? Then we'll show you it will be working or not. So let's move to the our another API, that is a delete API. So let's implement this. So this is the last API, that is a delete by ID. Let's implement this and then we'll take all the API in the Postman. Okay. So just implementing this, just public take as a boolean delete by ID. Delete delete by ID is a method name, and just take the ID long ID over here. Inside of this, we need a optional product. Why we need this? Optional product is equal to receive product. Uh, the object name is receive product is equal to get product by ID. So this is the method which is present here. Get product by ID is implemented here. See, this get product by ID is already implemented here. So it will be coming from here. Get by ID is coming from here. So get by ID is equal to ID and end with semicolon. So ID is fetch here. The optional product, receive product, the ID is coming here by using this get by ID. Okay. So when you are fetching here means it will going to request this API, and this API is going to product repository and requesting to JPA repository, and it will be going to MySQL and giving the data. So when it is giving the data, come back to the here, and it will be transfer the data to the get product by ID, and it is called by here also. So it will be coming here as well. So after this, we just use if receive product dot is present. If it's present, just do the things. That is a product repository, product repository dot delete. It's already present in repository package. See, the delete is delete product void Crud repository. It will be already present in the GPA. So delete receive product dot get, because it will be coming in the side of this receive product. So whatever the ID is here, it will be coming to the receive product. Now by using this object reference, I have to get that ID here, receive a product dot get. So it will be going to delete the data and return true. When it's deleted, return true. And if it's false, we just return here, return false. Okay. Now let's move to the our business class, that is a product service, and just copy this line only. That much only. Copy it. Control V. Enter it. Now here public response structure product here, not a product, it's a string here, a string delete by ID. Yeah, now it's done this line. Inside of this, just implement this. So response structure to creating the object of the response structure class, a string structure is equal to new response structure, and with semicolon also need a option here, optional product, PROD product receive product is equal to get product dot get product by ID. Okay, it will be coming here. Now again we have to perform like this. If receive product dot is present, then product dow dot delete by ID. So it will be going to delete by this. Then our response will be set. So the set the response like a structure dot set message. Message is product delete by ID. Yeah. Next one is a structure dot set data delete successfully. DELET delete. SUCE, so that's successfully. Then a structure dot set response, set status code HTTP status dot delete DELET. It is present or not? I think it's not present. No content is present. Okay. Instead of delete, no content dot value over here. And then after this, return new response entity. Okay. Structure comma HTTP status dot no content. No, no content. Okay. Now also they have to throw the error. Just throw new product not found exception and product product not found in the ID of plus ID of this. Okay. Okay. So now our program is done almost. Just have to just comment here API delete by ID. Okay. Now just copy this, Control C. Why is error is showing here? Syntax error. Okay. Yeah, the semicolon is not there. Okay, save it. This line is done. Now go to the controller class, copy this. Still I'm getting the error. Here also the semicolon is not there. Okay. Okay. Come here, Control V. Just enter it. And here, first of all, it is our delete mapping that is already here. See, the delete mapping is present in org.springframework.web bind annotation. Just import it. And inside of this, write the value and the values just write a slash delete slash ID over here. Okay. And it should be a path variable. Just make it as a 8 the rate path variable. and it should be return retu return product service dot delete by id. So now our program is done. This is our controller which is done over here. This is our product service class which is done here, and this is our product dog class is done here. And we are not performing the any other operations like verify by email password, because this field is not present in the product, so it will be not any query here. And this is the our product class which is a table. This is the exception class. So this all the things is now ready to, so control M. So now all the thing is done here. Okay, now we go to the postman and check all the response. Our program come to the main where the main class where the our project is going to execute, that is a Spring Boot applications. Now just come here, see, run as a Spring Boot app here. Alt Shift plus X and B is a shortcut. I just take is here, so it's running. Yeah, it's running. Now come here, product controller. The first one is created is already checked. Now we have to check the get all product. So just copy this, and it is a get mapping. Yeah? So you know that it is a get mapping method. So just come into the postman. This is the get, and just remove this. So first of all, we just select like get we want. So get mapping is there. Now after this, just paste your URL like slash get all product and send the request. When you sending the request, it will be giving the data. See, product found, the status code 200. The data which we have, first one is ID1 HP laptop, other one Samsung Galaxy M1 M4, another one is a Sony headphone, Dell monitor, Asus keyboard, Apple. This all the product is fine. That means this API is working fine. If you are going to the if you are going to the Chrome, there also you can check it. Just copy this URL here and just come to the here, Control V and enter it. See, just click here. See, all the product is fast here. All the product is coming. That means our API is working. Now let's get back to the here. Uh, another one is uh, pro, next one is what? Get product by ID. So we just took that much here. Get product like this. Copy that much URL. It is a get mapping. So let's come here and check that get mapping. Control V. Oh, sorry. Control Z. First take that much and remove this. Control V. Slash the ID which we want to get the product. So let's take two here, two over here, and let's check it. See, the product of two is fast here, and the ID of two have a Samsung Galaxy. Let's take here like 10. Okay. So 10 in the ID of 10, what we have a SanDisk 64 GB pen drive. Storage category storage, quantity 100, price 599, available status created and updated date. So it's working fine. What if we are entering like 200? Send it. See the timestamp error. The status code 500 error, internal server error. That means the message is ID 200 product is not found. The exception is going to throw, and it will be getting to also handle it. So our program is working. Also, next one is what we have next one. Next one is update our product. Okay, this is the URL of the update product. Copy that much, Control C, and come to the put mapping here. See, this is the put mapping, and just come here, remove that much, Control V, and which you have to update it. Let's suppose I want to update one. Okay, so in the ID of one, what we have like ID of one, we have a electronics item. Okay, that is a SP laptop. So let's do this. So come here. So instead of Samsung Galaxy, we just take only Dell, Asus, not Asus, Mac. Okay, Mac category mobile. Instead of 60, we just take 1000 quantity and just come here. And status is available. Price is like 1 lakh. Okay, like 79,000. Okay, 79,000. So these are the things which I can modify it. So I just modify that and send it as a response. So product updated successfully. The ID one is name is Mac, category mobile, quantity 1000, price 79,000. And this come here and just refresh it. See, the mobile of one is Mac. Now it's going to update it to Mac, and it price is it that much, quantity 1000 available, and all the things is getting updated. So this is the also working. Now we are going to update we have to check our delete mapping here. So this is the our delete. Just copy that much of the address, and this is the delete mapping. Come here, going to the delete, and just remove this. Control V, and let's suppose what you want to delete. So like I want to delete the this two times is there now. This is the repeated copy element is there. Samsung Galaxy 14, Samsung Galaxy 14. So I want to delete one. The three I want to delete it. Okay. So let's go to the here. ID of three I want to delete. So yeah, it will be deleted. It will be not going to show anything. Nothing is showing. That's just raw preview visualize. Yeah. The status is 204, no content found. So it's working fine. So let's go to the our MySQL, refresh it. See, the three ID of three is deleted, which is the Samsung Galaxy 14. One of them is deleted now. So our all the APIs is going to check in the Postman, which is a very easy tool and easy to use to check all these things. So this is the our product inventory system program, which is based on the one table. But the next video or the sometimes ago, I will also implement the project with the multiple entities. That means the multiple tables. When you are using the multiple tables, the time is getting too much, and you will be getting more attractive with the Spring Boot. So I hope you will understand this video and you will be achieve the one of the experience of this after watching these videos. Thank you for watching Coding Pills. Just like taking a small piece of knowledge, and just take one cup of coffee after complete this project.